Hey guys, this is Luis Moreno with Simply Health Insurance Agency. Yesterday, we had a webinar with CMS, and they talked about this new SEP that we're going to have access to enroll insureds year-round. Stay tuned, but first, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you like this video, and share it with your colleagues. All right, guys, Luis Moreno here again. So yesterday we had a webinar with CMS, and they talked about this new year-round SEP that we're going to have for individuals. Here's the information on it. Okay, so here is the year-round SEP that we're going to have. Individuals must fall between the 100 and the 150% of the federal poverty level. I'll tell you exactly what that means, okay? This is a low-income SEP. Now, it's not going to be available to us until late March, and people that utilize this SEP will have a 4/1 effective date, okay? Now, that's the great news. The bad news is, and I didn't really like this, but this is the way it is, okay? The marketplace themselves are going to call or email people that qualify for this. Okay, I don't know how they're getting access to this list, but they're going to go ahead and do it themselves. So we as agents have got to get a jump on this. We've got to do whatever we can to get a hold of these people and enroll them ourselves. So take advantage of this SCP. Okay, now got a little more bad news. Okay, and I'll get to the good news, and I'll explain exactly what this 100 to this 150 FPL means. The bad news is, I've gotten notice from some carriers that they're not going to pay commissions for anyone enrolled after 4/1 that utilizes SCP. That is not a good thing. The other thing is, there are some also carriers that are going to reduce commissions. So I will be posting a list out. Now it's going to be based in Texas, but I'm assuming they're going to be doing this nationwide. So I will start working on getting that list of who is going to pay commissions and who is not. So now, here is the what this 100 to this 150% poverty level means. Okay, so in my Smartbook that I share with all the agents that are contracted with us, I have got this income guideline. And what it is I've got it here highlighted in yellow. This is the 100% of the federal poverty level. Okay, now let's assume we have a family of 4, mom, dad, and 2 kids. And if their income is in between the 100 and the 150% level, which means if their income is between 26,500 and at the high level, 39,750, they qualify to use this low income SEP. Okay, now if they're below this level, not a good thing. If you're in a state that expanded Medicaid, well, they go the Medicaid route. If you're in the state that did not expand Medicaid, then they're still in a tough spot. They are not going to be able to take advantage of this SCP. Okay, so it is what it is, guys. So you got to utilize this chart, have it handy, because we got to have incomes between this level so that we can help those insureds that qualify for this SCP. Again, this is great news. We're going to have the ability to write year-round. Now, one of the questions that was asked is some of the EDE, the Enhanced Direct Enrollment Partners, like Health Sherpa, are we going to be able to utilize that enrollment tool or that platform? And they said yes. So we're going to be able to do all of our processing of our quoting and enrollment on Health Sherpa, utilize this low income SCP so that we can enroll people. So that's another bit of good news. So guys, take advantage of it. They didn't post a lot of information. It was a pretty short webinar. And what they stated was they are going to come up with more trainings, more information as we get closer to towards the end of March. So be on the lookout for your emails, because there's only a limited amount of spots. So you've got to get to that email and register for this training as quick as possible. Again, I hope this helps you out. Be prepared, guys. It's going to hopefully be a good enrollment season. We're going to be able to help out a lot of insureds get health insurance. Again, this is Luis Moreno with Simply Health Insurance Agency. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you. All right, guys, if you like what you saw, here's what I'd like for you to do. I've got some extra videos here for you to watch, and if you would, click here so that you can subscribe to our channel and make sure you hit the little bell icon so you can get updates like these in the future.